Without a hat.
No, right? I was thinking about that.
Hey.
We're back.
It's
Hey,
Monday.
hey, what's going on?
What's good? Welcome.
Fat Albert, you need to lose weight.
Welcome to Frickin' Tony's in cloudy and humid Willoughby, Ohio. Here we are at the Fats with the Fats Girls Gone Wild. My name's Nick. I'm not going to use my fake name today.
Ed.
Jsonda.
Jsonda will always be
Always
Jsonda.
Jsonda. Always Jsonda.
It's been there so long with everyone that it just.
You ever get arrested and they read you all your nicknames you've ever used, and some of them you're like, how do you know that one? I haven't used that in years.
No.
Really? Oh man,
So,
I'm always impressed by their information gathering at police departments, because there are things they should not know. Okay?
Oh, they know the aliases, they know the known associates.
the Busted Lake County page has they put the aliases on there,
Oh,
and it's
God.
like, wow.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
That's
Hey, Dave's on it again with like the little wavy things in the corner. What up, Dave? What's happening? And actually, Dave, funny story. I was talking to Tim earlier. He said he might stop up and be in the peanut gallery today. So I'm watching for him to stroll in.
I don't know who that is.
Invader Tim. Invader Tim and Dirty Dave coming to a city near you.
I feel like everyone who's named Dave is nicknamed Dirty Dave by one of their friends.
Yeah. For no particular reason. Dave, I know you're not that dirty.
Or is he?
I don't know. Last time he sent me a snap, you looked pretty clean.
He might lead a secret life of dirtiness.
Did he finally take a shower?
I think we're talking about different dirtinesses.
Oh, is there some stuff you just can't wash off?
There's some dirty that you get when you're flirty. It only happens when you turn 30.
Oh my god.
Well, we're been 30 for 5 years. Where's that been?
So how about them wildfires, huh?
Do we still have those? We're
No.
talking about the Canada ones now.
What's a cattle one?
The Canada ones.
No, not Canada. Over in Maui.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah,
Now
that's
if I-
actually been. Yeah, I saw some pictures. That's been going pretty bad.
They
It's
call
still
it Maui.
going on.
Maui.
Is the fire actually still lit right now?
Is it lit like this?
No, I don't think it is. I think it's lit like.
Yeah, I saw like some
Like-
footage the other day. And it looked like it was all roasting.
Yeah.
But did you say that you knew what the origin was?
Oh yeah, Hawaiian Electric Company. Right now there's a lawsuit going on. They have, for a while, that area around Maui has been a known risk of their equipment failures, and that there's a high risk of it starting a brush fire.
What were you
So-
saying the other day? Like it was like one of those high tension power lines that like sagged into some trees and lit it up.
I don't know if that's what happened, but I think there was 3 different instances where, from the article I read, that people called the company or called the emergency services saying that they are seeing fires starting from these power lines. But it's also something that happened in California when the California Power Company, whatever theirs was, got sued for the exact same thing. There was no negligence, or they have known for a while that there was negligence, and I'm still not sure if that lawsuit went through or if it's still in litigation.
Okay, so just so you guys know, we're
There's
gonna get
so
it.
many
We're,
bees.
we're gonna get to a conversation about bees. I've never been stung. These fuckers are all right next to
You
me.
just leave them alone.
Yeah.
They're more scared of you than you are of them.
Exactly. Bees
Although
are
there
our
was a
friends.
bee that that ran like almost right into the camera
Oh yeah,
a second
yeah.
ago.
And then there's one that's been like that fucker right there has been flying around my arm.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been stung before, so if I get stung
That's
and I
okay.
fucking like pass out on camera, good content, right?
Yeah, somebody knows resuscitation, right?
Just make sure I finish my beer
Are
before
you
I go to the hospital.
allergic to bees?
I don't
or
know.
no?
I've never been
If
stung. I
you
don't
get
know.
stung, I'll pour the beer down your throat and I'll sing that song. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. That's how you're supposed to do CPR, right?
I don't think you'll need CPR if you have anaphylaxis. Don't you need like a
staying alive,
tracheotomy?
staying
That's only
alive.
if your throat closes up. Do you want us going at you with a knife,
John,
or would you rather just take the bee head on?
would you consider yourself a throat goat?
A throat goat? Ooh.
Is that a yes?
We were waiting for answers.
I was waiting for I was gonna try and come up with a smart ass answer. I got nothing.
And by goat, I mean, of course, like greatest of all time, not like the one that screams, ah!
Oh.
That's always funny, though.
Not like a mini corn dog, but like a big old Italian sausage foot long.
They make Italian sausage footlongs?
Yes, they do.
Well, I missed the Feast of the Assumption this year, so I don't know.
No, I wouldn't. Oh, well, no, they're not at the Feast of the Assumption. You kind of have to go on some very, very unappropriate websites to find those 12-inch Italian sausages, but you can find them. They're out there for sure.
This is like buying sausage in bulk.
So, what's the OnlyFans page you subscribe to?
I actually don't just subscribe to any. I just do the free follows because I'm a cheap bastard.
Oh my god! But you do follow people on it.
Oh yeah, I just don't pay for it. But then they have their free pages and then other ones because every once in a while you get lucky and they're like, oh, on the free page, and they give you a little bit of a teaser, and it's like just like an occasional just like right in there for like a little teaser, and it's like follow my main page for like the full video, and you're like, nah. That's all I needed.
What was that, chugging a beer?
No, it was like kind of like one up and there and then.
Oh, Jesus.
So it's, no, that's all I needed. Just that little bit of a teaser.
So about those forest fires.
All right, so actually,
They're
speaking of the bees.
We're not speaking of bees.
No,
we're talking
no.
forest fires. Speaking of the bees.
The bees. I'm legitimately curious.
About bees?
So, Ed, tell me.
Oh yeah, so Rich, I was reading that they're saying they want less people starting beehives, and like for a while there,
Who said
because
that?
pandemic article was getting published. They're saying because they're raising honeybees that aren't native to areas. They're pushing out native bees and native pollinators that are like now losing their population numbers because they're getting replaced by honeybees. But honeybees aren't actually more picky of pollinators, so you need those other insects like moths, wasps, like the ones that are bugging you, and other wild ground bees, like where most bees are either they form hives in nests or underground, or like in logs, fallen branches, hollow
Are
objects.
those the bees that just like sting you like dicks because just they hate you? Not like bumblebees. That
Those
just,
are just
buzz
wasps.
around.
Yeah, I'm
Those are
pretty
just
sure those
wasps.
are just wasps.
Yeah.
So, have you actually? There's if you ever watch when there's a beehive, and like a hornet or a wasp will get into that beehive, and the colony of bees attack it.
Yeah, they vibrate their bodies.
They vibrate to raise the
They
temperature.
cook the other foreign
pretty
invader.
They literally cook it alive because they pound
Friction.
they pound on it, and then they vibrate so much that their body temperature is actually able to survive a few degrees higher in temperature than the wasp or the hornet. It literally cooks it alive.
And it's so
So
cool.
you're saying that they just get in there, they twerk it to death?
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
they get on top, get their booties right up on them.
Right.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
Ladies, take notice. You think you're good at twerking? Those bees can twerk that wasp to death.
Ladies,
I want to see that.
I want you to twerk so hard you cook me alive.
Anyways, there was.
That's going on the cover photo.
So now it's really important too because there's been a loss in the production of honey, and they're saying it's more likely contributing to the fact that if you there's not enough pollinating plants for them to draw from to compete with all their new bee colonies that are coming out. So people their yields of honey are going down as well because there are too many bees. They're all competing for resources.
Well,
If you really want to do something to help, plant flowers, plant other types of heavy pollinating plants. Some trees help a lot, but honestly, if you want to do anything, don't get bees right now.
Well, what was it a few years ago where they were saying bees are basically becoming endangered?
Yeah, exactly.
Those are wild bees. It's not the honeybees. That was getting pushed around for a while, but there was a huge mismessage going on where, while there was colony collapse going on from certain things, there's been a huge rebound in honeybees because a lot of people picked up the hobby.
Not all bees are created equal.
Yeah, but now they're worried about wild insects and wild pollinators, including wild bees.
So basically, we overcorrected a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Everyone heard that their bees were going to the Wade side. They said, all right, let's get a bunch of bees. But the bees they got were just basic-ass bees.
Yeah. Well, it's also, too, because...
Bees off of Wish?
Yeah. They got the bees off of Wish. And they're buzzing, but they ain't working fast enough to kill them wasps. We want some native bees. We want to go to the jungle and get those natural bees.
Now, cities, like a lot of companies that try to be green, they would actually adopt rooftop hives. And that was, like, contributing a big problem to it, too, because people are like, well, this is an easier thing to do to make us look environmentally friendly.
You're trying to smoke them out?
No, I'm trying to blow it away from you guys' faces, but it's just kind of pissing off the bees and then going into your guys' faces.
Dude, you need a cigarette. That thing is too fruity.
No, that actually does piss off bees. Like, they put the smoke in there to, like, put them to sleep. And then
Yeah, the bee handlers when they use...
Some of those guys don't even do that, though. They're calm enough that they don't bother the bees at all. They'll just handle them. Like, you see those ladies that catch wild bees or bees that have like moved, the whole hives have moved. They'll just scoop them up with their hands and drop them in the
I've seen
hives.
those videos.
Like,
they can find the queen in like 10 seconds.
Oh,
It's a colony of like 5,000 bees, and they're like, oh look, there's the queen. I'm like, how the hell you know?
Yep.
Like slight discoloration. I was like, you found
and they're
queen
bigger.
bee in a
They're
stack
bigger.
of
All right, now,
haystack
can you
of
guys
other
guess
bees.
which culture has the biggest footprint of beekeeping?
Asia, is it an Asian country?
Nope. Well, I'm giving
You
hints
say
now.
culture though.
Yes, but it is like
Country
a
or-
country's culture.
Oh, okay. Mongolia.
Yeah. Nope.
Romans.
Nope.
Catholics.
Nope.
Protestants.
No, that's religion.
Calvinists.
Is it anywhere in South America?
Southern Baptist.
No.
I give up.
Slovenia.
Slovenia. That's a country and a
Slovenians
culture.
actually have in their marked as part of one of their cultural aspects beekeeping as a heritage thing, where they've been doing beekeeping as like a community thing for a long time. You are just so terrified of that bee. Are you okay?
I'm just worried of getting stung and then all of a
It's
sudden
not
being like,
gonna sting
and like
you.
swelling up because I don't know if I'm allergic.
We'll have to start calling you the Michelin Man.
I already look like it.
Actually, that was my nickname when I was a baby. Apparently, when I was very small, I had so many roles they used to call me the Michelin Man. And then I got to an adult and I got very tall and skinny. What?
Yeah,
I've seen the photos. You look completely different.
Oh, yeah. Me and Nick both used to be super skinny back in the day.
We're cultivating mass.
We're whatever you fucking
Cultivating.
said. Cultivating mass.
Mass equals force times acceleration. Jiggle, jiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle.
And disregarding females acquire currency.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck bitches get money.
All right, what's the next one you want to talk about?
Well, now I just want to talk about
Disregard
force and
currency.
mass.
Oh yeah, so anyways, let's recap on the bees. If you want to help the bees plant flowers, guys, plant pollinating plants.
Pauletta says, I was today years old when I learned that.
Yeah.
About the bees.
For which one, Pauletta?
Well, this is very recent. Like, this is a new update on basically where we're at with helping the bees and their whole colony collapse
We
problem.
got too many basic bees.
Yeah, if we really
Basic
we need
beaches.
basic beaches. Ah, that was a good one.
See what I
like
did
that.
there?
That was good.
See what I did there?
I enjoyed that.
Okay, buzzinga. Buzz, buzz. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to talk about the Maui and the power plant in Maui because the high tension line that sagged into a tree and caused the fire. Do you guys remember the same thing happened in Eastlake in 2003?
No, really.
The Great Blackout of 2003.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Whole eastern seaboard.
Yeah.
Did you know that actually started at the Eastlake power plant right over here?
That
Really?
started at the power plant.
Yes, exactly. Like
The coal plant?
yeah, the coal plant. That's what did the power outage for like the whole eastern seaboard, like 40 million people without power for like 4 or 5 days. Do you remember when that happened?
Yes, I do.
It was out of power
Because our sub pump at our house wasn't battery powered.
Yeah.
So if it rained or anything, I had to sit there and scoop it out
Damn.
With your hands?
with the bucket.
Oh, okay. You were learning, use tools.
That was my dad getting free labor out of me.
Yeah.
I bet that kept you skinny.
That's the greatest workout you can have. Start bailing out the water, otherwise everything's going to get wet.
Man.
Yeah, but I thought it was pretty cool that that blackout. One cool thing happened out of it. Great Lakes Brewery, they have this beer. It's called Blackout Stout. And it's called Blackout Stout not because it'll make you black out, although it is like 8%. But
so that's not out of the realm of possibility of being,
But not the meaning behind it.
Yeah, because they had that batch of beer brewing when the blackout happened, and there was like no power for like all those days. Like, well, it might be all be ruined in there, but let's just let's bring it out of there and see what it's like. Like, hey, this is actually kind of good. So that's where Blackout Stout came from, because the recipe required the 4 days of blackout in order to make it. Now, do they actually have to let it sit for 4 days in complete darkness ever since then? That, I don't know. That's a question for the audience.
Or for brewing company.
Right. So what else do you remember from that blackout? Were you distraught? Were you elated? Were you...
I don't remember much. I just remember like, I couldn't play video games.
Mm-hmm.
20 years ago. Isn't that crazy? 20 years have passed since that freaking blackout.
I feel old.
How old were you at that point? Go ahead.
Were you born yet?
I was 9. I guess I'm not that old.
Yeah.
How old were you guys?
16. Yeah, I was in high school. I don't really remember a lot of it, except that I was living in an apartment at the time, and walking up 8 flights of stairs really did suck. But it was kind of cool seeing like what would happen if the power went out. Like, does it come right back on? No, because it was like a cascading failure.
That. I think we had me, my sister, my mom, my dad. We all like basically just camped out in our living room that night, and we just slept downstairs.
Yeah, we laid down in the basement because
it was the coldest room in the house.
Well, that and had to be ready because the sub pump was right outside the door in the garage, so it had to be ready. It was like, all right, go, Jonathan, go scoop that sub pump out.
Oh my god.
Okay, here's the question: how many days do you think it would take for the blackout to continue before there was groups of marauding invaders coming to steal all the liquor and
in Willoughby?
It
would take
grapes that
months.
you have?
Well, it depends. I lived in a trailer in Euclid Beach, and it didn't take long for beer to get taken out of my fridge on a daily basis when I had power.
Oh my god.
Right.
That's the worst. People stealing your beer.
Well, I was thinking like maybe we could have just came to the bar, but we were too young. I don't think I started coming to this bar until like 2009. Do you remember the first time you came was?
Here?
Yeah. Oh, I should have phrased that differently. Remember the first time you came to this bar? Not just came in general.
Hope you never came in this bar.
This bar's got a lot of memories. There used to be a ficus sitting right in that corner right over there. And some guy was really drunk and he went over and pissed in it on the patio. And everybody thought it was funny until the bartender said, "Hey, you can't piss over there." And they started getting like a big hooting and hollering fight with the bartender. Like, "I'll piss wherever I want. It was a good-looking ficus. It looked like it needs some watering."
Oh my god.
So yeah, they got kicked out.
Well, yeah.
And the ficus got kicked out too.
I felt like it died.
All right. So
secondhand alcohol.
have you guys ever got caught pissing anywhere by cops or anything?
No.
I plead the fifth.
I piss covertly. I'm a covert pisser.
So I got caught at a place. I went into the bushes, and I come walking out, and a cop's standing right there, and he goes, "I know what you did in there," and I'm like, he goes, "You've been drinking?" I'm like, "Yes." And he goes, "I'm not going to bust you, just go home." Just go home.
I remember I was walking home from here at one time. I just pitched in the bush right along the side of the road. No cops at all. I was completely fine. Once again, always lucky when I'm pissing. My buddy, we were in Coventry in Cleveland, or Cleveland Heights there, and he wound up getting so drunk he pisses in one of the parking lots, and a cop pulls up on him. They basically have him cuffed in the back seat, and he's like, not yet. He didn't get cuffed, but they were talking to him. They were about to, and he convinced them not to because he was going to join the Air Force. He had his whole enlistment thing ready for it, and he's like, I can't have this happen. Could you guys help me out, please? So they gave him a warning, and they let him go. I thought it was hilarious. I didn't think that was gonna work. He was telling me.
Geneva on the Lake. Nick was there for it.
I know nothing.
I go to walk home, Geneva on the Lake, and we're all the way on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm going to head back, and I'm going to, like, regain myself. At the same time, I had to piss.
Oh, no.
Drunk, and I'm walking back.
Oh, no.
And my drunk logic is, I need to get home. I need to get back to the place we rented so I can take a piss. Passing up every single bar with a pisser all the way.
We're only past 30
Got
pissers.
home, pissed all over myself because it was like a 20-minute walk back, and I'm like, I gotta
you
pee.
You didn't go to another bar to take a piss.
That's that drunk logic.
Oh my
That's
God.
that drunk logic. I just gotta get home and pee. Nope.
Yeah, I guess you can't
At least your legs were warm.
It was in August, so it was already hot as shit. I'm already sweating.
How
Yeah.
long was your shower after that? Or did you just go to bed?
Golden shower?
No, I went home, pissed, and then I changed clothes and hug it, chug it, football, went back out.
Hug it, chug it, football. Ziggy, zaggy, ziggy, zaggy. Oi, oi, oi. Bugs Bunny, rah, rah, rah. Firecracker, sis, boom, bah.
What? I've never heard that.
Did I do it right?
Ziggy, zaggy, oi, oi, oi. It's in the Man Show.
Yeah.
Remember the Man Show? Bugs Bunny, rah, rah, rah. From the cartoon, Looney Tunes.
Firecracker, sis, boom,
bah. Bugs Bunny, rah, rah, rah.
All right.
This is what happens when we have kids here.
Hey, man, I'm filling an age gap here for you.
I'm trying to fill some sort of a gap.
None of yours, motherfuckers.
So do you remember, like, I remember, like, I had, I think about it now, like, I had, Looney Tunes on VHS in the 90s.
Yeah.
And one of the ones I had was, each one had, like, you had, like, a Tweety Bird VHS, a Bugs Bunny one, the Daffy Duck one, where, one of the episodes where the guy who was the antagonist was, like, this giant crow, but he was a Nazi. And Daffy's in this Nazi camp, and he's like running away from him, and the guy's trying to kill Daffy.
Foghorn Leghorn?
No, not Foghorn Leghorn.
No,
it was a crow. And all of a sudden he's running, and he stops because Hitler comes walking by, and he stops. He goes, "Hail Hitler!"
We just got
And he's
demonetized.
like, he's doing that, "Hail Hitler!"
God, please
and
no.
it's like that. That was the Looney Tunes watch back in the day.
Well, did you see the one when they did Osama bin Laden in one of the Looney Tunes films before he attacked us? Like, this is like back when we were trying to, like, when I think it was during Bush Senior's presidency it came out. But they had this completely offensive area cartoon with Bugs Bunny.
Oh, I thought you said... I'm rereading it. Sorry, Paletta. I thought you said about the pea.
About the
It says
bees.
about the bees.
Oh my gosh.
All right, sorry. Keep going.
As long as it's not about the birds and the bees.
No, we're talking about the Bugs Bunny and Daffy Ducks.
Talking about shit you can't put on the shows today.
Yeah. But actually, so there's actually a YouTube channel that will play non-stop Looney Tune cartoons from back in the day.
Oh, really?
So you go...
Boomerang. Oh, look, 2 of them now. Yeah.
You just go back. No,
geez.
it's just you go back and it's just a non-stop YouTube channel of Looney Tune cartoons, and it's funny because you watch them, you're like, oh my god, I remember this.
Yeah.
And then you're looking like, this is like not even bad, but this shit would never fly on TV.
No,
nowadays.
you can't put that on TV
Nope.
anymore. Oh shoot, where am I going here? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that like Disney and Looney Tunes they put on TV. It's like
could you
we're
do,
living in a PC world now.
Could you do Tropic Thunder today?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean you could.
But yeah, Tropic Thunder wasn't even that long ago.
No, well,
No.
it's been
20 years.
almost 20 years.
Josh says boofing worldwide.
Whoa, 4 people now. Holy
It
shit.
actually,
Yeah, it's, hi
Tropic
Josh. how's it
Thunder
going?
was almost 20. Actually, Robert Downey Jr. was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he asked him about that,
Yeah.
like doing it nowadays, and he goes, "Eh."
It's like you could.
It's only been like what 10 years. That's
I'm
not that
surprised.
long.
It's
But
been
like,
about 20
but they
years.
made another White Chicks movie, so you could totally make another Tropic Thunder. You kidding me? You just need to get somebody that is so beloved that they could do blackface.
Oh God. Oh, like Chris Rock.
Isn't he black? I didn't know he was bleaching, man.
Has that ever been done before? Like a person who's already of African American.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
slap.
Did you watch Chris Rock's redemption to that?
Oh my god, it was brutal.
Oh, yeah,
it was brutal. And it took him a whole year to come out with it. Like he methodically.
That's okay. He let that shit marinate.
Let it marinate.
He let that shit marinate. Then finally just comes out and goes.
Revenge is best served ice cold, frigid, 1 year in the freezer. Oh my god. But I was talking to Josh the other day, and we were talking about the international arm of John Wilkes Booth, and he's like, we came up with what about John Wilkes Booth worldwide? And so that's why he said Booth worldwide.
210%.
It sounds like a Good Charlotte song.
Booth worldwide.
Would you not know Good Charlotte?
I do know Good Charlotte. You were probably 4 when Good Charlotte came out.
Pauletta says she's got all kinds of Looney Tunes t-shirts.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Dude, I love those old school ones, stuff you can't get anymore.
There's Doug.
Oh. Ooh, looks like we might have room for a guest here.
I gotta pee real quick and then grab another beer.
All right, I'll let you out.
Gotta do things.
Can you ask me to get me a Miller Lite draft? Dang it.
I'm sorry. A Miller Lite? Do you have something against Bud Light?
Yeah.
Wilson?
Yeah, I've never drank it.
You don't like that rice beer?
Honestly, I feel like Miller Lite still tastes hoppy to me, so it has more flavor as a light beer.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Oh, you're buying into their advertising. More taste, less filling.
But it does have more taste.
remember
Honestly, it's one of those, it does taste different than other light beers, where, most light beers, if you do a blind tasting, which I've done here.
I've done a blind tasting as well,
Because I got into it with the bartender. She had to prove me wrong.
I did a blind tasting with a bunch of friends, and nobody could tell the difference.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's hard. It's next to impossible,
Right.
really, unless you, have a good palate. But the Coors Light, to me, always tastes like apples. I don't know why. I heard recently Budweiser's made with rice alcohol.
Budweiser, yeah, it's rice beer.
Rice beer.
Oh yeah, Pauletta says, do you see Kid Rock got caught drinking a Bud Light recently?
You say caught like it was a bad thing.
Yeah, he's the one who shot it up with a freaking machine gun.
You what?
Yeah, Kid Rock started off this whole Bud Light controversy because he saw what Bud Light was doing with Dylan Mulvaney, and he didn't like it, so he got some cases of Bud Light, and he shot him with a machine gun, and then everybody who was fans of his all started doing the same.
Let's move you into the camera more. Yeah.
Yeah. Here I am. Hey, oh yeah, come on in.
Hey.
What's up? You want to be on for a
I
couple
was
minutes?
gonna say I just saw you guys were on fucking Facebook. I'm like, oh wait, let me just stop by for a minute.
Dude, you
What's the podcast about today, gentlemen?
today is about bees.
Yeah, basically, as they keep trying to attack
what?
John,
about
bees.
Bees?
Yep.
Bees and fire.
Here, hop in. You guys get a couple minutes.
Oh,
Go for it.
God, don't do this
Yeah,
shit.
come on, you might as well. What do you want to talk about?
What do I want to talk about?
Come on, pick anything.
Oh,
Dog.
shit.
What's good?
Fucking bees, man. Oh, God, don't let me sit next to this kid. Oh, what are we talking about?
See, he's gonna get all nervous
Oh,
now.
I'm not
You
nervous.
gotta ask some questions.
Well, let's start. Doug has a scar on top of his
Oh, my
head.
fucking, oh yeah, that's from my fucking job at the factory.
All right.
That, yeah, we're pulling shit down up the conveyor belt and fucking smacked me in the face.
Speak louder.
It smacked me in the face.
Yeah, it sucks.
Wow, that hair.
Dude, I'm
How
getting a haircut
incredibly-
Wednesday, okay?
How
I'm gonna lose
incredibly,
all of this.
Rico Suave of you, man.
Yeah, I can't wait. Dude, this hair grows.
Hold on a minute.
Stop.
Are we not rocking the same fucking shades?
Are we rocking the same
Are we
glasses?
rocking the same shades, dude? Oh no, take those off. These look a lot better than me.
Oh yeah, no, these are shit.
So
I've bent
there's
them
a camera
twice.
somewhere, right? Where's it? Oh shit! I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? Oh. Okay,
Do
there's.
you like bees?
I do not like bees.
Oh, bee hater. What'd they do to you? Sting you?
I got stung as a small child.
Oh, okay. I got stung as a small child. Where'd you get stung as a
First of all,
small
I got
child?
stung in the arm,
Oh.
and a bee stole my family. I'm still traumatized.
What? You can't just drop that and not continue. Would they kill someone in your family?
No, they invaded my home. Just kidding. Were you actually going follow here?
Well, we lost a person.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
Hey! Oh, the The fucking, not the bartender.
Save the bees.
Save the bees.
Very good.
Let's not save
Plant
the bees.
more flowers. Don't start more hives.
Can we-
That's basically the gist of it. There's so many beehives, they're all competing for resources. So we need more resources.
Wow.
We need more flowers, more pollinating plants.
I love this. I
Yeah.
really do. This is so nice.
But
Eddie, you're quite the science guy.
we're trying to read. Alright.
I cannot get over your hair. Why do you look like somebody's dad, Eddie? You look. Actually, no. I take that back. You look like
You know
somebody's
they-
grandfather.
you know
that
they
just
call
like
me
traveled to
Zaddy.
the future. No, I am not. Stop that. Do not.
Thank you, I need this.
God, I think we're gonna need 2 more after this shit.
On the way.
I got
Anywho,
your round, now you gotta give me a
well, hello, good people.
Did you buy
Welcome
this?
to
Yes.
our
Alright, I got your
podcast.
next
I
one.
guess I'm
because it
part
was
of
easier than saying find his tab.
Eddie,
That's true.
stop trying to grab my leg. Nobody wants to see that on this fucking podcast.
Oh, come on.
Just do it behind closed doors like a gentleman.
You like
What is
that,
he
right?
doing?
Nothing. Dude, that's just not a lot of space here.
Hi, everyone. Do I know you? Do I know this person? No. I don't know any of these fucking people.
The
Except for Julie,
Portuguese
but then
man.
again, she works here. And I'm here every goddamn day. Because, you know, I live here.
You don't have to overshare. You know?
Well, honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, see, there you go.
There you go.
See, they got 2 color commentators.
All right, let's talk about movies coming out that you might want to see.
Movies. I don't even know. Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Once
Oh,
that
yeah.
production gets started again.
It already. Well, okay, yeah, because it got
No, it's,
paused.
yeah, there's
It
still
got
the writer's
paused.
strike going on.
Other than that, man, I don't think there's a single movie worth mentioning.
Dude, so I finally watched Fast 10 the other day.
Oh, no. No. Why? Those movies are so stupid.
Okay, yeah, okay, so I'm a car guy, so I'm gonna watch them, even though it's like Jesus, dude. I will say this one is not as Hollywooded as them going to fucking space in a Pontiac Fiero.
I love that. And a Pontiac, I love that.
Like once that happened, I was
Furious?
like, there's nothing more
I
that they
mean,
could fucking do.
you
Are you sure this isn't
Wait,
Mission
wait.
Impossible?
Well, now listen, can I drop a W bomb? If you smoke a little weed, you could probably go get to space in a Pontiac Firebird, man.
It was a Fiero.
And it's a wonderful car. Everybody shits on those cars, but
Fiero.
Pontiac Fieros are so cool, and you never see them on the road.
I hope
They're
not.
so cool.
There's actually one that
I honestly want
They
one.
must not look that
Yeah,
great, though.
yeah.
No, they're like a slimmed down version of the Firebird. I think it's a hot car.
yeah, when they're not catching on fire.
I know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man, that
They have
was
massive electrical problems.
Oh, yeah.
And they catch on fire.
And that was the real
Another
reason why they
reason
stopped
not
making
on
those
the
cars.
road.
No, I don't want a Fiero. I want a Firebird. 91 vintage.
1969
God
Dodge
damn.
Charger.
I'm not trying to be mean, but God,
69
that
Dodge
camera
Charger,
love
same, yeah.
so good.
Or the 59.
What,
No,
Or the
what?
Challenger, 59 Challenger.
I don't have a 59, 60.
Is it? Or was it 69? I
60s.
think maybe it was 69 Challenger. No, Charger.
69
I
Charger
want a-
is where it's at.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the car in Burn Notice.
See,
Yeah.
Pauletta,
Beautiful.
she knows cars. She had a, Paula, would you have a Trans Am back in the day? I think it was.
That's a good car.
Way back
I
in
want
the day?
I want a Dodge Viper. You know? Yes.
I want a motorcycle, but I think I'll kill myself.
I got one. I don't run.
Can you do me a favor? Can somebody let me shave Eddie's head at this bar?
No, absolutely not. You aren't allowed to have clippers or scissors.
You're not allowed to
or
have
that.
hair like that, Grandpa.
You jealous? Just
Where's your pink hat, Timmy Turner? Yeah, there he
That's
goes.
the golf hair.
It's red, by the way.
That's I just did 18
golf
holes
hair.
hair.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 18 holes.
This hair's wonderful.
Ah, let's be real. He can't get it. He can't even get one hole.
No, I par a lot.
Never mind. You didn't get my reference, and that's okay. Eddie,
Yeah.
you're a virgin. It's all right.
77 Trans
No, I'm
Am.
not.
It's okay, Eddie.
But if you want to take my virginity, you're welcome.
I'm leaving. This just got really uncomfortable. Like, oh my god, what's happening?
What's happening right now?
You're getting attacked by bees again?
No, I mean they're kind of swarming around, but I'm hearing about.
All right, can I try your vape?
Shit, yeah.
What kind do we got this time? Blue Raz Lemonade. I feel like Blue Raz is the most common flavor for people right now. All right.
All right, Doug.
77 Trans Am?
Yeah.
Can we be friends? That's a hot car. No, I'm serious. Like, that's like the Smokey and the Bandit car.
Oh, okay.
That's a hot car. Did it have the bird on the front?
Yes.
Oh, that's what she has.
That's what she had.
That's-
back
Oh,
in the
okay.
day. Yeah, back in the day.
Trans Ams are nice, man. I'm not trying to steal your show, believe me.
Are you guys ready for some new guests?
Okay.
Sure.
Can you not blow that in my face? Oh, pause.
Phrasing.
I'm not trying to kick you off. Just like whenever you get to a stopping point. You know?
Yep.
Well, I've hit my break.
All right, 2 seats then. You got it. All right, you 3 talk for a little bit. I'll be back.
You ain't leaving with my vape. Yeah, damn right. You're always trying to steal that fucking thing from me.
All right, go ahead, guys.
You know me a pack of cigarettes or a piece of ass for that.
I don't give out ass. You've got to earn it.
All right, guys, hop on with John.
What would me? What would me?
You asked the best question.
No.
I'm not that easy.
I'm not the person for this.
Me neither.
You're already sitting there.
Yeah, I'm the only one on camera right now. You like how you like
I was asking for like song of the week, restaurant of the week, and show of the week.
Okay. What's the song of the week? What's on your guys' list? Like, what have you been listening to?
Oh man.
Some country here and there.
Like what? What?
Morgan
Yeah,
Whalen.
that's where I was going with that.
Morgan Whalen.
Try to speak up.
Oh, Morgan Whalen. He's a good country singer. I think that's his name.
Yes.
Thinking.
Wallen or something. Last
A
night.
little closer.
Last night.
Last night. What was the show you were just talking about a second ago? Outlaws?
Street Outlaws or
You're talking the for
Bar
cars?
Rescue?
yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
went to the Street Outlaw show?
No, but we went to the strip in Thompson, but we watched that show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
it was cool.
Okay. So I'm a car guy too. So
Yeah.
like you guys got any like fun like what
Yeah,
what do you have
we
sitting
do.
in your garage?
What's the project car?
Yeah, what do you have sitting in your garage?
I have a
come on.
1979 Z28
Yep.
Camaro.
Yep.
Okay.
My first car too.
Really?
It was my first car.
Okay.
First car I owned. Yep.
Never
Okay.
sold it.
There you
But
go.
mine was an '86 though. T-tops, yeah.
So Pauletta right there is my dad's ex-girlfriend from years ago. She had a '77 Trans Am. That's what we were just
Oh,
talking
man.
about.
Yes, those are
Oh, the
nice.
T-tops?
Yeah.
I don't know if it Pauletta did it have T-tops? I don't know.
I'm all like, oh.
So I am a Dukes of Hazzard
Oh,
freak.
I love Dukes
I-
of Hazzard.
General Lee.
Absolutely.
I grew up on it.
Yeah.
I grew up on it, and so '69 Charger,
Yes.
total
Oh,
dream, total dream.
yes.
All my cars I've had throughout the years, except for this one actually,
Yeah.
have had the Dixie horn in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you give
Man.
us a sample what that sounds
Sold. Definitely.
Oh yeah, '69
Wow.
Charger. Daisy
Yeah.
Duke,
Yeah.
Catherine Bach. Oh
Right.
yes, oh yes.
Right.
Oh yeah, because you got the hat, right? And the cup.
Yeah. So I got the hat from Cooter's place. I went to Cooter's place in Tennessee. Got a picture in the
Hey.
Charger.
Oh man.
What's your dream car?
They have a question for you after he's done.
Dream car. I would like to have a brand new, probably like a Rolls Royce or something.
Ooh,
Really?
Nice.
Really?
Nice.
Okay.
I got a picture of one of those one
Yes,
time.
go.
One time
Alright.
we go in Vegas.
I thought we were talking American Muscle. He pulls
Can I
out the
go?
Rolls
That's
Royce.
hey,
There you go.
that's whatever.
Can I
That's
go? But
whatever.
that's nice though.
Yeah.
Think, yeah, Rolls Royce. I was thinking, okay, my dream car Bentley, but
Yeah, we're
also my
practically
first,
Benz
but
Bentley here.
but also my dream car would be to get my first car back, C28.
See?
So I'm gonna
There you
go.
go.
I'm gonna go back with the C.
And that's what it is. That's what it is.
Totally.
That's what
Go back
people
to my
do.
roots
That's
all
what
the
people do.
way.
They want their first
Or-
car back. My first car was a fucking '94 Grand Am. I don't give a fuck
But
about one
I
of
like
those.
Grand Am though.
Yeah, so do I. But I
Yeah.
don't. My dream car ain't a '94 Grand Am.
Oh, yeah, my first car was a
Right, my
95
question-
Nissan Sentra, so.
But
Remember
now,
the 91 Lumina was a wild car.
yeah, he made it into a wild car is what that is. Now, what do you feel about the Mustangs?
I'm not a Mustang fan.
I know.
I'm not a Mustang
I had
fan.
one.
Not even the electric ones.
Oh God, no! Don't just
Do you see
Be
the
gone,
SUVs?
Satan.
The SUVs? I was like, wait, what?
yeah.
A Mustang SUV?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is that?
So
I'm like, oh no.
So when it comes down to Mustangs, like, okay, so like a friend of mine back in the day had a 65. Okay, yeah, that's great.
I love
They
the
d-
Mustang. I
They,
had one.
they don't do anything really for me, but a Fox,
Right.
a Fox body
Body, I
Mustang,
know.
a Fox
I know.
body Mustang with the 5-liter. There's
That's
there's
high.
something about
It is.
them that intrigues me.
Yes.
So I like
they
the
get
Fox
very
bodies.
much appeal to them.
Yeah, the Fox
yes.
body I did.
I
We got a
agree.
question here. What about a classic dream car?
That sounds it. 69 Charger.
Right.
Yeah, true.
You got like a classic one, or you just sticking to the Rolls Royce?
Classic.
Like if someone was like, I'll give you this $1 million Aston Martin or a
Yeah.
69 Charger, I'm taking the Charger.
Okay.
I'm taking the
Oh,
Charger.
yeah, true.
I'm
So
taking
you
the
said
Charger.
you don't like Mustangs, not even like a Shelby GT.
I know.
They don't do
Oh.
anything for
I
me.
know.
They don't do anything for me.
They do, but they don't for me. But I have one, so I have both.
Yeah.
I had Camaro and a Mustang
Right.
from my dad. So
Now-
and he's
now
passed
what-
on, and he's passed on. He's been passed on a while. So
Yeah.
they're the best of both worlds. And
I'm sure that those cars like mean a lot more.
Right.
Than,
What
Yeah.
what about like
and the same. My mom had a '95 Mustang, but blue, but it was
Oh,
stick
okay.
shift, and my dad had an automatic
yeah.
GT.
Oh, the
Leather-
Grand Touring.
Yeah. Red, candy apple red. Had it freshly painted, candy apple red with gray racing stripes.
Oh wow, that's super cool.
Yeah. And I had it, but yeah.
the only other thing besides like a 69 Charger is
But the Charger.
like a late 60s Chevy
Yes.
C10 truck.
Yes.
C10s. They're
Chevy Novas.
okay.
Gotta
Okay.
show
Yes.
some love for those.
Nova, Chevelles.
Yes, those are my favorite too.
Pauletta said she had a brand new 2004 red Mustang. It was
Ooh.
the anniversary edition.
Ooh.
She loved that car.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, Paulette had some cool cars.
Yeah.
She did have some cool cars. But I mean, it just
I can go.
besides the 68 through 70 Chargers, that a late 60s
Perfect
C10.
gear for 'em, too.
Oh, the C10s,
Beauties.
those old Chevy trucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
fucking beautiful.
Also, actually, back in the day, my dad had this this car. I never knew what it was because he'd say it so fast. He had the MGT GT,
Oh.
MGB GT,
Those are
Miller
old.
Garage B version Grand Touring.
Those are old.
Super old and like super tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I just saw a
other
picture on the
day-
wall.
The other day, I seen an old. Remember that? I was like, Nick, you see that old Ford? It was a Ford truck. It was blue and white.
Like an old F-100 or
Yeah,
something?
yes, something like that, or a 150. But it was old, and they had the classic license plate on it. Oh, Gecko.
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
gonna
one-
say the spotter.
One thing I have a soft spot for is like the old GMG bodies. Like I had an '84 Cutlass Calais.
Ooh.
I love those. I love those.
I like the
Ooh.
Delta 88
Yeah, those.
Okay,
ones,
yeah.
Oldsmobile with a
Yeah. Remember the
442 in it or
old-
4.
Yeah, the
Regals?
442.
Oh,
Yeah.
The Regals.
Oldsmobile.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the old-
Oh, Regals.
Or the old
yeah.
Ford LTD.
Monte Carlo.
Yeah, yeah.
Big long boat.
Very cool.
So what do you guys think about the Monte Carlos, though? No, you're not a fan either?
So those, see,
Right.
that's the thing. It's like
I know.
yeah, that's the thing.
Right.
Is,
Yeah.
when it came down to the G bodies in like the '80s, it was like you had the Cutlass, you had they had a Grand Prix for a
Yeah.
little bit,
Oh,
and then they
yes.
the fucking El Caminos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
Ranchero,
love El
El
Camino.
Camino.
Party in
Remember
the
other
front.
day?
No,
You seen El
it was
Camino at the
business in the
racetrack?
front, party in the back,
I think
drive
they
in the
got a
front,
picture of
fuck
it,
in the
too.
back. But the fucking the
movie
Monte
too, El
Carlos though
Camino.
those were like they made them look badass. But then like Grand Nationals. Oh
Ooh, that's what I
Yes.
was thinking, but I said
The,
Regal.
the Grand
Yes.
Nationals. Well, because the Regals
Yes,
had it too.
I know,
They had the
right, yeah.
Regal T-types with the turbo in them too. But the Grand Nationals.
Oh, Grand Nationals are badass. I
Dude.
love them. I know. Although I think those get my engine revving. Those ones, yes. Grand Nationals all the way.
Well, actually, for a while, they had the Grand National GNX was actually the it was at the time one of the fastest production cars in the world.
So I thought
in the world.
Yeah.
But you think for the 80s, because you go from the 60s when cars are making 400 something horsepower to the 70s when it's the gas prices, and now you have a big block Chevy 454 making 200 horsepower, which is garbage. And then, but then they come out with, okay, so GM goes, well, fuck it, we're going to make a V6 with the turbo, and it's going to make this much power. This is what it's going to make, yes. Because what they told everyone it's going to make is nowhere near what it made. It made way more.
Right.
But they did that
Makes
because,
sense,
like, because insurance and, like, they're trying to cut down.
Yeah.
So car companies, it was actually real common. Chevy, all of them did it. They were like, oh, yeah, this car's going to make this much power. But then if you actually dyno the car, it's going to make
I already
massive
did it
power.
anyway.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Nick.
Sorry.
That was a good
I
time.
was just thinking,
No,
I
no,
love
you
to
sit
drink
back
it.
here.
No, I don't want to
Stay
leave
still.
yet.
No, stay still. You're
Oh.
talking next to the sit down.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Sit
chat it
down.
out for a minute.
Cheers,
I'm
cheers.
comfortable.
Why
I'll
are
chat
you
it out for a
wearing
second.
The Mopar shirt.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I'll talk right here. You have a seat,
Right.
man.
Actually, I'm gonna get Ed back in. Ready to come back?
Nick, grab me another one, Nick.
Okay. It's 7 happy hour.
Yeah, it's happy hour. I gotta keep on getting drinks.
I'll chat it out for a second.
All right, they want to know about cars.
I don't know anything about cars. Why do you want to ask me about cars?
I only know it from my dad.
I'm trying to think.
think.
That's the best way you learn, though.
Right.
That's the best way you learn.
I was out there bugging him.
Oh.
Go back in.
Yeah, my dad would never, like, because he'd be like, why don't you help me on the cars? Because the second I help you, you go and take over the whole thing and do it all yourself.
Yeah.
I got,
See, there you go.
my responsibility was brakes. That's it, okay? So I can do brakes in like 30 minutes each brake.
Damn.
Did you ever get in, like, dirt bikes or anything like that? Four-wheelers?
Oh, I love four-wheelers. I mean, I
Go-karts.
love all of it. I love all of it. I've not been on a dirt bike. I've been on a crotch rocket with my brother. Four-wheeler, yes, twice.
Used to have a dirt bike.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. Wiped it out a couple times.
Yeah.
I had a helmet.
What kind
though.
of crotch rocket?
It was a, I was going to swear.
No, you can,
Oh, okay.
you can swear.
It was a black and green ninja.
It-
That's all I know. That's
Oh,
all
okay,
I know.
yeah.
It was my brother.
It was fucking fast. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
those
right.
ninja, the Kawasaki's, right? Those
Yeah,
things are
yeah,
fast.
yeah.
I think my buddy actually had one for a little bit. Right before it was the model, right before they tuned them down, because there was a while
Yeah.
where they were the fastest bikes on the road.
That's right.
And then the newer models they had to tune down because they were too fast.
And
out
then
of
they make the
factory.
Hayabusas now, and they make fucking massive power in their turbo. And
Now you're
it's
speaking for me. No, what's it? I mean, it obviously has something to do with
well,
the engine. but
yeah, the newer, like, I don't even know what they like what they put them at
for the
anymore.
ninjas?
No, for they made a there was a Hayabusa bike
Oh.
that they turbocharged. It was a crotch rocket, and it's one of those bikes that's like just
ridiculously
disgustingly fast.
Oh.
Like disgustingly.
You see
Like,
the
why
electric
make
bikes?
something that's okay. Yeah, everything is going to hurt us in the long
Yeah,
run.
yeah.
But why make something like that
That's
ridiculously fast when you're just asking for trouble?
yeah.
Well, you know the
that's-
whole
It's a
reason you
death
make a
trap.
bike
That's the
faster,
thing.
right?
You're asking for
It's
a
so
death
the
trap.
cops don't touch you.
But yeah.
Because like there's no chase laws in a lot of states, so like, and there's even like so many
Yeah,
stories
over
of cops.
speed limit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, there's so many cops that have
True
stories
that.
of people that like they'll just see a car go whoom,
Yes,
right by,
but
and
they
then
gotta
they'll
back off.
no, they'll find them later on crashed into telephone poles.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like
Oh,
their
true.
problem is
Yeah.
they don't pursue, because the second they pursue, the risk of injury to the motorcyclist goes up exponentially. So you're better off not pursuing motorcyclists.
Look, there was a video I saw on TikTok, and the cop had a guy in a crotch rocket pulled over, and he goes, hey, your license plate swing, like that's not allowed. And then he taps the
I can
plate.
see why.
He taps the plate, and it swings
Thanks.
up
Ah,
and hooks. Oh.
yeah, because people have the concealed
Meaning it was
license
way
plate.
to conceal. So his plate was swinging, and the cop
So is
tapped
there
it.
another one below?
No, it literally went up and latched
on. Yeah, they have
so then it
fold-up
couldn't
ones.
be seen.
Oh, he had it rigged up.
Yeah,
So
so when the cop was like, it's
okay,
swinging, and then
yeah.
he tapped it, and it flew up and swung up, and he goes, oh.
It's just like, ooh.
Yeah. It's a quick way to get in trouble, man. Especially if your bike ain't fast enough.
Yeah, yeah. You can run, but you can't hide. That's for
I
sure.
mean, you can hide sometimes.
Well,
My buddy had a story. He was in a Tiburon, terrible car. Tiburons, terrible cars. This thing had 6 gears. It only needed 5. It was manual. It was so. It was weird. He wound up going into a back neighborhood, doing a bunch of turns just to get away from a cop because they followed him in and put the lights on him. And he just went boom, left the guy. But like outmaneuvered him around, they gave up. They lost him. He got lucky enough. But like that's a rare thing to do. But he
survived though, right?
Yeah, but it was a car. It was a small back street. He was going like spurts of 35 to 50 miles an hour during like a back neighborhood.
The make and model, but he had to put oil in it every time he stopped. He was always smoking.
Man.
He had an old Caprice. I remember that, but that like.
His
my dad. He had
I
know he had a Caprice, but I don't know if that was the same car.
Harold, your pizza's here. Do you want to go eat it, or do you want to
I'll
just smell
check
it?
for a second. I'm okay for a second. I'll eat it in a minute.
I spent a bunch of money.
It's still hot. I don't want to burn my mouth.
I spent a bunch of money on a car back in the day. I inherited a bunch of money after my parents passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Passed on too.
Congratulations on the money.
Whoa. This is where it went. This is where it went.
Shame.
I ended up buying a bunch of parts for my car, turbocharged it, made it fast. I bought a motorcycle. I ended up having 4 cars at one point.
What? You had 4 cars?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was when I met you. I still had the 4 cars.
Really?
None of them were new. They were all old. It was all Volkswagens and a Honda.
Right.
But I ended up spending a bunch of money on my car. I turbocharged it and did all this crazy shit. It was like stupid. Now I'm like, fuck, I miss that car so much. But would I do it again? I'm like, I might maybe still do that on that car, but just not buy everything else.
Right. Yeah, money in your pocket and desire in your heart.
Burns a hole. Right. Yeah.
And being 18 years old and young and dumb.
You were that young.
And just going like, I have a bunch of money. And
I'm sure you went fast.
Oh, I went real fast.
I'm going fast, Ricky
on
Bobby.
all 4.
What went faster, the car or the money?
Yeah. Yeah, which one?
Well, first the money went fast, then the car went fast after the money was gone.
Man, how much money do you think you spent on that car?
More than $1.
Well, it depends because the money that went,
More than $1.
Well, because I spent thousands on it to make it fast, and then I spent thousands more that I was going to use to make it faster. I had a whole basement full of engine parts.
Oh, okay.
Did you have a catback system?
No.
That's like the only thing I learned from Fast and Furious.
Not at all, apparently.
No.
Is that a real thing if it was from Fast and the
I
Furious?
have no idea.
No, my friend actually made me a fucking exhaust for
I would
it.
say.
Yeah.
But I had thousands. I had
lady.
thousands of dollars worth of engine parts sitting in my basement, and then I ran out of money because now I couldn't have the money to take the engine out and have it built because I spent all the money on the parts. I ended up selling everything.
Oh my gosh.
Man. So you ended up at square one, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. But I still had the car for a while, and it was still turbo. I just all the parts I bought to make it faster, like really fast.
We couldn't ever install.
No, because I didn't have the money for it.
Yeah.
So how do you make it fast? A twin turbo or a cold air intake? What was the thing?
You normally ask for it. No, it was a turbo first. What was the next thing you were going to do after the turbo?
Oh, yeah.
Build the engine.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Build the engine.
Okay.
So we're going to send it in to get the...
I bought a turbo kit for it, and my friends helped me put it on. And then, so it was fast.
So were you going to get the engine tuned then for performance? Or,
Yeah.
or like get it
the turbo kit I bought came...
Eventually.
The turbo kit I bought came with a chip already. Like a pre-tuned chip. You just put turbo in, pull out the computer, drop the pre-tuned chip in. But then I ended up buying everything. Pistons, rods, bearings, cams, all the gaskets, Like everything,
Ching, ching,
everything.
ching,
Oh
ching,
yeah,
ching, ching.
thousands of dollars, thousands of dollars.
That's one of those things, like, I feel like once you get the turbo, you should only install those after the car breaks those parts. Then you install them.
True.
Not
Well, you never
necessarily.
needed them.
I wasn't gonna buy them originally. Originally, I was like, I'm just gonna buy a turbo kit, put it on there, and have fun with it. Which I did. It was a blast. But then I'm like, I want to go faster now. So now it's like engine parts.
That's
and
when you get a
everything.
If I would have
motorcycle.
known that, we
No.
would have got
That's when
burritos.
you
No,
go
it's
inside.
when you're a car person, you can't have a drug habit because it's a deep rabbit hole when you're a car person.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
That's fair.
$5 pizza they got? Yeah. Oh shoot.
Oh, shit, 5 people.
Right.
Hey, well, five people. How about that? They sell $5 pizzas here.
Yeah. 5, 10, 50, 20.
How long have we been on for?
We're
Okay. I'm going to go
We're
eat my
live.
pizza.
What time is it?
6:54.
So we've been on for 54.
Oh.
There you go.
What, almost 2?
Oh yeah, Paulina
Oh,
said
oh,
no.
good.
You left that car down Murray Hill during the feast. That was in '75.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. But I know he had an old,
Nick,
Chevy
we got
Caprice.
cigarettes.
but that's the one I know.
Yeah, thanks for letting me on, man.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
Thanks for
cool.
being on.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're gonna keep on
Sure.
soldiering on. Enjoy your pizza. Thanks
Yes,
again.
absolutely.
Hell
Are you
yeah.
leaving soon? I will, you too.
No, we'll probably stick around for a little bit.
Dude, I might come back on.
We're probably just gonna get through the rest of the stuff we got.
Got about 5 minutes.
Still got to talk about. Oh, we did try to cover some of the fire, but what that was Maui. California's getting hurt by a hurricane. Or
Oh, yeah, but
what
also-
did escalate to a tropical storm.
Chief Wahoo, you guys hear they were trying to bring the
The
Indians back?
Well, they were trying to bring back the Redskins.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know about the Redskins, but I did see there was a petition to bring back Cleveland Indians as the name and not do the Guardians anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually,
They
so
said they had Native American support.
do you see that they're trying to make a decision on for the Browns if it's going to be the elf or the dog?
No, I did see they redesigned the dog though.
why can't you have 2 mascots?
They do have 2 mascots.
Yeah, but it's kind of like getting toward what's going to be the elf or the dog.
Well, because they had the elf in the middle of the field, right? On the 50-yard
Oh,
line.
okay.
And that was like a really big thing when they put the elf on because there had been nothing on there for the longest time. And people that are outside of Cleveland were like so confused, like, what is this elf doing here? I thought they were called the Cleveland Browns, and I thought their mascot is a dog, and they bark at each other
Oh,
at
yeah,
dogs.
that's fair.
But then there's an elf in the middle of the field, and like, why are they called the Browns? Because of Paul Brown? But Paul Brown Stadium is in Cincinnati, so like, what is going on here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that elf is just kind of a stray character at this point.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. It was like their main thing, like what, back in the 90s, 80s, something
Yeah. Didn't Notre Dame also have an elf?
like that. Notre Dame has it's the Fighting Irish. They got like the
Yeah, a leprechaun.
Irish guy with the
Yeah.
necks up, ready to fight.
I thought it was a leprechaun.
This isn't offensive. This is fine. But the Indians, that's offensive.
Doesn't that imply that Irish like to get in fights a lot?
Yeah, it does. It implies that Irishers get drunk and fight each other. But the Irish are all just like so cool about it. Like, yeah, we like the Fighting Irish. So why would you take it away?
It's that episode of Family Guy when they're flying to Ireland.
Yeah.
And Brian's like, "Oh, it's just a stereotype that the Irish like to drink so much." And then they land the plane, and it's in a bunch of beer bottles.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw another Family Guy clip where they're like, Ireland in 1721, and they're like a bunch of scientists. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we've almost converted all of our power to pure energy. And some other guys,
I discovered alcohol, and then
Yeah.
they start fighting.
like, Sean McHennigan, he discovered this new drink in his basement. Try this liquor, and everyone's like, ah!
Family Guy still?
Family Guy again.
Man.
2 for 2.
All right, what's better, Family Guy or South Park? Or no, sorry, Family Guy or American Dad? Then we'll do South Park.
Oh yeah,
Family
that's
Guy.
an easy one.
Family
Guy.
Family Guy, I agree.
Yeah. All right, what do you think? What's better, Family Guy or American Dad?
Oh, American Dad. Are you kidding? Rocky
Whoa.
That's
Oh, my
3
God.
against 1.
Oh my
We
God!
all went
3
Family
against
Guy.
1.
Family
Love
Guy.
American
Family
Dad.
Guy.
Family Guy.
Because American Dad has Roger, and I love that cartoon character. Like,
Family Guy has Stewie.
Oh, fuck Stewie, dude.
Stewie and Brian, man.
Oh,
Stewie and
hoist
Brian
him on my own
together.
petard.
Fun.
Yeah, Stewie was great. Like,
And
it's
then-
early season Stewie.
And then, so for the final bracket, Family Guy versus South Park.
South Park. South
Park
Park.
or what?
South Park or Family Guy?
South Park.
that's a
I
tough one. They're
kind of
so
prefer
different.
Family Guy. Ever since South Park decided to make their episodes in 1 week, the quality went down. So I'm not always a big
Wasn't
fan
that like
of South Park
21 years
episodes.
ago? Here, I was just standing. So if you want to sit, I'll stand.
No, you're good.
No, go ahead.
No, are you kidding me?
Look, put your
Listen,
beautiful face
You're
on the
inserting
phone.
You're
yourself
the
in
hot
this
one.
podcast.
Sit down.
You're the host.
You're
You're the host.
No,
And you've barely been out here
I'm
tonight.
not like sweaty.
Hey, you're the uglier one. Get up.
No.
See? That's why you gotta be smart about it. Wear a black shirt that can't see your titty sweat.
Doug's inserting himself into the podcast now.
I'm not.
feel that.
I guess I am. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, we got to have some good
I just
insertions.
want to be loved by everybody.
All right, sit down, Nick.
There we go.
Are we all here now?
See, now we're all in it.
You look so small.
Listen.
That's because he is.
I mean,
Can't
he
argue
is
with facts, bro.
kind of a.
Yeah.
Is he fun size?
God, I realized sitting this far back on the table, I really look like short as fuck, you guys.
Your head's like this big.
I feel like this puts you in actual proportion.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Excuse my language here.
The size comparison, like that, the plant in the corner is the biggest.
Oh wait,
Are you talking me or the plant?
No, the plant. You can
I
see the
feel
very
like the
corner.
bees are bigger than us
Yeah,
right
exactly. Ooh, there he comes.
Oh, here we go.
now.
Yeah, I don't think I can decide between South Park and Family Guy because they're just
Family
like
Guy.
so epic.
I think it depends. It depends on
Yeah.
like
I guess it
what the
depends on the
mood.
episode.
But it.
I feel like you could you watch more episodes of Family Guy that are consistently good, like funny, good quality written, and then South Park is always hit or miss. Like not every episode is good.
But the good ones are so freaking
Dude, so
hilarious.
good.
Yeah.
All right,
Like
what's everyone's
Randy.
That
favorite
is the
Family Guy
redeeming
episode?
quality.
Favorite Family Guy episode?
yeah,
Oh
what
my
you
god,
got?
I don't know by name. I just know the clips.
I will.
I'm trying to think. Which one was
And
one of my
Family Guy, I
favorites?
feel like it was the best. Like in between the two times it got
Listen,
canceled.
wait. My favorite. I can't tell you that my favorite episode. My favorite ending to a Family Guy episode is the one where like Quagmire's dad has a gender change. Like he ends up sleeping with Brian
With
in the
Brian?
hotel room.
Oh god,
And
terrible.
like Quagmire ends up beating the shit out of Brian. And
Hey,
the end of the
Quagmire, I fucked your
Yeah,
dad.
hey, he's like, if I ever see you around my house, you're fucking dead. Hey, I fucked your dad. Love that. That gets me
God.
every time.
I think my favorite is when they like show how Brian gets adopted by Peter, because I love a good dog story.
So do you remember?
Aw,
you remember when they
you're
tried
quite-
killing?
you're becoming quite the
Do you remember
lady.
when they tried killing Brian off for a
God,
season?
Lord.
I'm so happy, man.
Close your tab. All right.
I already closed mine.
What's that?
Oh,
Gidget. He is Gidget. What's Gidget?
what?
G-I-G-E-T. Gidget.
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget? I don't know.
Oh, Inspector
Hang on.
Gadget.
Go, Gadget alcohol.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't think that was going to get a laugh. I'm so happy about
All right,
that.
you've been upgraded to a real seat.
Oh my god, I'll take that. Cool.
Get to the corner.
Fuck you. Nobody puts
Get
baby
to
in
the
a box.
corner.
I know we put baby
Get
in
to
a
that.
box.
Dude, you're the only one that's head's gonna be seen behind
Oh, for
that
God's
fucking
sake, you know what?
planter. More
I used to
short
prick.
jokes.
All right, what's your song of the week?
Take
My
my
song of
seat.
the week? Oh
Yeah.
god, you see there, it's a tough one because I love music.
Yeah.
I take that back. My song of the week is there's a group called Good Terms.
Good
I've
Terms?
never heard anything else by them, but they did cover Jump by Van Halen.
Oh.
And instead of having like the synthesizer like platform that song was, it's all gutted for guitar, and it's so fucking great.
Huh.
Yeah, I tried playing it over here, but they don't have it on the fucking
Oh yeah, the jukebox. They're slow to get stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my song of the week I found on Tuesday, so it's been percolating for a while.
Yeah.
But it's that dude Oliver Anthony.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the country guy.
Yeah, the country guy. He like came from like literally nowhere. Like his page was getting like 1,000 views a song or something like that.
There you go.
And he just went and got big and got 22 million views on this song. So you guys haven't seen it? You like a little bit of country, a little gravel in your travel?
Nah.
Nah.
I like country rock.
Okay.
If I had to pick like country, either like
Southern
old school
rock.
Johnny Cash. I can listen to Johnny Cash.
No.
Oh, apparently Gidget's a movie that we should look up.
Are we calling me? Oh my God, there's a Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, there's a lot of bees.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's why we're talking about
Mr.
bees.
Yellow
for like an
Jacket,
hour.
this is my beer. You can't have any. You can have a little bit, but not a lot.
Right.
Just enough to get you drunk.
Did you do your
I say
song of
that
the
to
week?
myself
I
every
don't
single
think
time
I
I'm
have
up here.
one.
All right.
Can't have a lot.
think,
you can have just enough.
Just enough.
And I ended up going home super plastered and not able to drive. But hey, I make it home. No DUIs to be had. Knock on wood.
Blockhead, knock on wood.
Anyways,
And I'm not putting that into existence. The world does not need to hear it. The universe does not need to be like, okay, well, he now deserves a DUI.
No, we'll suck it
You're
back out of
going
the
to get one now.
zeitgeist.
I probably will. And it'll be your fault. And as soon as I wind up in jail, I'm gonna punch you in the face. You and your grandpa hair, Eddie.
After he bails you out?
Oh, he's not gonna bail me out. Tell me he doesn't look like somebody's grandpa. Like, if somebody's grandpa traveled to, like, 2023, he's got the outfit, he's got the hair. Like, who are you? Eddie, who the like...
ZZ Top is about as country as you go.
Oh,
Is ZZ Top country?
He goes, a lot of ladies like this look. I'm like, and those ladies live in a retirement home. Eddie, looking for their long-lost teeth in a glass.
Dude, I'm getting a haircut Wednesday, okay?
Where do you get your haircut?
Eddie's one of my favorite people. I give him shit all the time. He's like a little brother to me. If my little brother was ugly as fuck. And looked like Timmy Turner in a red hat.
Timmy Turner.
Just kidding. I'm not usually this mean to Eddie people. Don't be like, oh
Yeah,
my god, he's a dick.
I've
Why
never-
is he so mean?
I've never heard him be this mean to anybody
you're
ever.
presenting yourself this way.
Yikes.
Yo, Jsonda,
Spoiler alert,
song
I'm an
of the week.
asshole.
Song of the week?
Come close to the microphone.
Yeah, what do you got?
I don't know. I've been kind of like
gonna
digging
get
back.
stung
I've
by
been
a bee. This
digging
is
back a little
karma.
bit on like older shit.
What do you got older shit wise?
I mean, not like old, but like stuff from like that you listened years ago. So like
Ooh, here we go.
Drowning Pool,
Ooh.
like anything Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Logic, Homicide by Logic.
Group I started listening to, Nate Wants to Battle. Actually, a really good group and a lot of good songs.
Lead vocalist, what do we got? Well, okay, that's a very
That's
vague
too
statement.
much.
Chris Cornell.
I don't know.
Chris Cornell was an Audio Slave, Soundgarden, and he gave us Temple of the Dog, which was one album in 1991 that had Hunger Strike and a bunch of other good songs.
So have you watched?
This me?
There's two videos.
Yes.
There's one where Lincoln, because Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington were best friends.
Yeah, I knew that.
There's one video where Linkin Park is doing Crawling. Chris
How do I
Cornell
make it
comes
give
on
you the- oh, there it
stage
is.
and performs at Winchester. And then there's also
Probably got to wrap it up.
Oh my God.
Soundgarden is doing a song. And I'm going hungry.
Yeah, Hunger Strike.
Yeah, and Chester
yeah.
comes
I
on
saw that.
stage.
Yeah, I
too.
saw that video. Where Chester, yeah.
Hey.
I love this.
Yeah.
And literally, it's the same repeating lyrics over and over again. They don't change.
Right.
But Chris Cornell's octaves in that song is just like, the fuck is he doing? It's such a great
The
vocal range.
voice of an angel.
The voice of a fucking god. And it's just so sad that he went out the way he did. Rest in peace.
There's a song by Mark Morton from Lamb of God. He plays the guitar on it, and it's called Cross Off. And it's Mark Morton from Lamb of God kind of did his own thing. Chester does the vocals. Died before the music video was made. So the music video's there, and Mark's playing guitar and stuff. But anytime
Eddie, where are you going?
Go pee-pee.
anytime you see the mic, it's empty. But Chester
I've
does
seen
vocals
that.
for it.
Okay,
It's a really
yeah.
good song.
I knew that.
Anybody out there listening, you got a song of the week for us? Put it in the comments. And I think we might rotate over to the restaurant of the week. Anybody go to a good restaurant or have one you
I
want
was
to
going
plug?
to say, no, man, the only restaurant I've been to, you're looking at it.
Oh, Frank and Tony's $5 pizza on Monday.
No, their
And-
wings are fucking phenomenal on Saturdays.
And they
Oh,
get
yeah.
those big ass fucking beers that start now.
Oh yeah, they do start now. Oh man, we should go get some big ass beers. They're $2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
$2 for the big fucking
Yeah,
wonton.
$2. It's mug night. They'll give you a wonton, like 30 ounces of beer for $2. Get a pizza for $5. And I guess they're going to be starting beer pong here soon. So anyone who's wanting to recapture their youth,
First of all, I'll
Look at
smoke
Nick acting
anything
like
I
we
can.
never played beer pong.
Paul Lettuce actually has a subject. If it's not enough time, maybe we can talk about it next week. Favorite imported beer.
oh, that's tough. Imported?
Imported. That's a really easy one for me.
Yes.
I'll get it right off the rip. It's
Guinness.
Pilsner or Quell.
Guinness.
Oh, dude, Guinness is like
No,
definitely
wait till
good.
the
I'm an Irish.
teaser. You're supposed to wait till next week.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
What?
okay. Rewind.
God damn it.
Rewind.
Ignore everything I just said. I didn't say it.
Pilsner or Quell.
You guys are a wonderful audience.
Thank you for the
Oh,
topic.
shit. There's a
Oh yeah.
yellow jacket again.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, see,
feel
now
free
he's got
to-
my seat. He can get stung.
Feel free to put in any topics. We'll talk about like pretty much literally anything, unless
That's
it's
a good
something
seat.
super crazy.
Jesus. This is not a good seat, man.
He sends like massive amounts of
Oh, my
topics
God.
about like serious shit, world events and everything. What do we talk about? Cars, beer,
Sports.
Big sports.
California, Maui.
Big fun of Ed.
beach.
Oh,
They call it
and that's a
Maui,
topic I
Maui.
can handle every day.
Don't
I
forget cars.
said cars. I said cars. I did.
Can we-
said we'd make hot cars.
my
Before
God.
we end this, can we just take a minute to appreciate Eddie's grandpa look?
Family Guy South
I love the fact that Eddie rocks this old man.
I like
from
that.
the 60s
I like that
look.
the only way that Doug can look tall is if he's in front of everybody else.
Wow, do you hear this?
All right, it's time to wrap it up.
He's just mad that I'm better looking.
Everybody,
Oh, shit!
everybody get a chance to say goodbye, give your catchphrase or whatever.
Damn it.
No, I'm not.
I'm sitting next to the beast.
Listen.
I've been sitting next to him all night.
I don't know how you guys get so skittish with animals, man.
I've never been stung by a bee. I don't know.
I've been stung once, and I'm not going back to that shit ever again.
God, I've been stung like 4 times. I hold no ill will.
You guys are one body.
All right, anyways.
Did you give your catchphrase?
We're doing it?
What do I have as a catchphrase?
Nothing.
Drop stunners, not drugs.
I don't have one.
What do you got,
Rock
Ed?
out, rock out and stay drunk. Stay classy.
Do it to it, and if you can't, do your best.
Have a good night.
That's your catchphrase?
You got something?
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Party on.
All right. Honest Abe, you can tell no lie, but old John Wilkes, he was a spy. See you next week.
Disregard females, acquire currency.
And fuck Doug.